Well, there's sexual assaults
in Europe,
going on all over the place that have never happened before at swimming pools.
Sexual assaults never happened before. My goodness,
mass assaults by Muslim men.
You've led a sheltered life down there in Hove.
Oh, George,
because
you know that's happening. Please don't deny it. You know they have to put signs up in Denmark, Sweden, all over the place to show that you mustn't touch a woman's body. They have to do cartoons. Now, that was never needed before this mass influx.
Well, I'll tell you what I do know. I'll tell you what I know. I know that there have been several hoaxes about mass sexual assaults that never happened. I know that there was widespread racist distortion of New Year's Eve events and so on. I do know that. I do know that.
You don't believe Cologne happened?
What I'll tell you what. No, I don't.
Really?
No, I don't. I tell you what.
There's no point in having this discussion, because if you don't believe reality, then there's no hope.
No, I don't believe. I don't believe that what happened in Cologne was either mass. Neither was it the responsibility of Johnny Foreigner. And I've got news for you. Whilst it may not be true in Hove, sexual assaults on women take place all over the world. They are crimes committed by the beastliness of men,
George.
Not dark men or black men,
George.
Or men with big noses.
George.
Just men.
Don't cut me off.
I'm not cutting you off.
Okay, good.
Men commit sexual assaults, and overwhelmingly, those who have committed sexual assaults
say white men.
Are white men.
Okay, now that's racist as well.
No,
I heard you call the man before.
No. It's fact. It's
the
fact.
usual thing that gets.
Amy, it's a fact. The vast majority of sexual crimes in Britain and in Europe are committed by white men. There's nothing racist about it. That's a statistical fact.
I'm not denying that doesn't happen, George. I can admit that does happen. Individually, white men, pedophiles is common across.
Some of them were even in the cabinet, Amy.
Absolutely.
Some of them were in Parliament.
I agree. I agree 100%, George.
None of them were black.
But you also have to agree. I agree that with you. I totally accept what you're saying. It is definitely, there's a huge issue with the pedophilia amongst white men, but also we now have a massive increase. I'd never heard about sexual assaults against men in my life until the last couple of years.
Really? You obviously you're obviously never an altar. You were obviously never a server at the altar in a Catholic church.
George, in the street is what I'm talking. I've heard assaults in the street of men.
Amy,
unheard of.
Which part of scoutmasters, priests, football coaches, which part of these things don't you understand?
George.
You've never heard of sexual attacks on men? Are you kidding?